Hey guys, it's Sarah. I am 16 weeks and 1 day pregnant today. I had a 16-week ultrasound. The last one I had was at 12 weeks and 5 days. And I had updated you up until that point. At 12 weeks and 5 days we had what they call an NT scan. It was the nuchal translucency scan, and all of the results came back normal for each baby. So everything was going really well. It's still going well. And then I started to get terribly, terribly sick. So my first trimester went out with a bang. I was really hoping that by that appointment I would start to feel like I was in my second trimester, and that is not what happened at all. My symptoms were that my heart rate, my resting heart rate would go up to 100 or more and would just make me feel very tired and like out of breath. It felt weird for your heart to beat that quickly. It was like you ran up a flight of stairs, but your breath had not, quickened. So it was just an awkward feeling and I hated it. And I was able to go to a machine where I work and record my blood pressure and heart rate. And my blood pressure for me was very high also. I tend to run in the range of like 106/64 is very normal for me. And at those times when my heart was pounding, it would be up to 133/110. That's just, it's just so high for me. Also, let's see, I started vomiting more in that time period from 12 weeks to basically now, so 12 weeks to 15, 16 weeks. I had 4 days in a row at some point of light brown spotting. The last time I threw up was probably 14 weeks and 5 days, and I threw up 4 times that day. And I'm not feeling this glorious glowing pregnancy thing because the last time was after I had just gotten out of soaking in a bath because my muscles do hurt too. And so I was in a nightgown in the kitchen, and just the contractions, the muscles that are involved in throwing up caused me to urinate all over the kitchen floor. So my wonderful husband got to clean that up. And that's pretty much how I feel about pregnancy. Vomiting with simultaneous pissing yourself combined with your heart not feeling good. That's how I feel about pregnancy. I hate even saying this, but this last week has been the best I have felt the entire time. And it's because I didn't feel like my blood pressure was up, or that my heart was beating quickly. I have not thrown up all week. I have not had any nausea. I've not had heartburn. My nosebleeds stopped. Okay, that was another thing between weeks 12 and 15, was that I was getting nosebleeds. And my vision is blurred, but that's very normal for pregnancy, period. Just with the increased fluid in your eyes, it can change your vision. And the increased fluid, increased blood volume, and swollen mucous membranes is what leads to your nosebleeds and then congestion. Constipation has gotten better for me. There was a point where I was only going like twice a week, and that was making me miserable. It probably caused me more abdominal discomfort than anything else. I did go through a period of, I think, see, we take my photo every week, And at week 13, I looked like I had nothing. At week 14, starting to see a belly. And then now at 16, I look probably like a woman who is pregnant at 5 or 6 months with a first baby. And I stress first baby because I have heard that women who are on their second and third can show more and faster than, you know, than average, like a first pregnancy. So, let's see. Today's ultrasound was very different. It was the first time that they didn't measure the crown to rump length. They're big enough now and they have a skeletal frame. So instead they measured their head, abdomen, and the length of their femur. And then that all goes into a big old equation. And then basically we were told today that all 3 babies all weigh 6 ounces. So that's really good news. I love that, you know, they're kind of on par with each other and they're all gaining weight at the same time. Speaking of weight, at my appointment at 12 weeks and 5 days, I had gained 0 pounds. And it's not like I had hyperemesis, I wasn't throwing up. It's just that everything I eat goes to them. So, as of today, I had gained, let's say I gained 7 pounds. I say 5, but I think really I've gained 7 pounds. So for an average triplet pregnancy, I'm halfway done and I've gained 7 pounds. So I know it sounds crazy, but I'm looking forward to gaining weight. I want them to gain weight. I want them to be healthy. I don't know if you can hear in my voice, but I'm just recovering from being sick, like wintertime, cold, sinus infection, chest congestion. I ran a fever Thursday night. I had gone home early from work that day and I took the following day off, but I've not really, with the exception of Thursday and Friday, I've not really had a chance to really rest properly. I am hydrating well because all the baby's amniotic sacs have good amount of fluid in them. I'm considering even cutting back at work down to just 4 days a week, just because I find it difficult to really relax, like rest. Because even though my day goes, you know, I get up and I go to work and I work all day, and lately, because of a construction project that is never ending, lately I've been going out in the field at least once a week, sometimes twice a week. So I've been exposed to the weather, and just the act of walking to my car, driving to the site, getting out, walking around, taking pictures, just all of that wears me down so much faster than, you know, it makes sense. And then on the weekends, it's like, okay, I've got 2 days to get stuff done in my regular life, you know. Getting ready for the babies, doing laundry, which I don't do. Like, I'm so behind on laundry. My husband pretty much cleans up after me in the kitchen. So, so that pretty much catches you up. Oh, okay, so all the babies, yes, they all weigh the same, and they're like, their percentiles were like 75 for A, and then 64 and 65 for B and C. But we did find out today that baby A's cord, umbilical cord, is not attached to the placenta in the center. You know, if you could design a perfect baby, you would put the attachment of the umbilical cord right in the center of that placenta, you know, shaped like a disc. Baby A's umbilical cord is attached at the perimeter, and so that means that that baby will have a harder time absorbing nutrients throughout the pregnancy as, you know, each baby gets larger. So the MFM doctor today said, you know, right now baby A is your biggest, you know, 75th percentile versus like 65th. But don't be surprised if by the end of the pregnancy that's your smallest baby. So I'm not happy to hear that. I think it probably affects me more than I realize, because look, now I'm upset about it, but everything's gone so perfectly so far that I can't allow, you know, negative fears to take over. I do still listen to my positive affirmations for carrying multiples. I'm going to listen to it all the way through the pregnancy. And I do try to use the power of positive thinking. I really try not to focus, and my husband is really helpful with that. So as far as like getting ready for babies, all we have so far are the 3 car seats. My husband this past weekend painted the nursery. It's just a neutral color because we don't know what they are yet, and we will not know for about a month. The anatomy scan is in 1 month, and that could be like 2 to 3 hours long. We are considering getting a new vehicle. I really want the Honda Odyssey van. Those things are crazy expensive, so I've got to do some looking around for a used one. Otherwise, I have 3 baby showers. One is with my mom's side of the family. Well, I should just say my side of the family, because it will include my mom and my dad's family. But that's just such a huge group that we could pretty much just have a shower with those people. And then we are having one for my husband's side, which will be a lot smaller. And then because our friends aren't really included in either one of those, we decided ourselves to throw our own couple shower / diaper party at our house. So for my side of the family, that is on March 14th. That is the weekend of St. Patrick's Day, and it is Pi Day. It is a special Pi Day because it is, you know, 3.1415926 blah blah blah. If there are any math lovers out there. And then for his family, it's like April 11th. And so then April 18th is the following weekend. We will have the shower for our friends here at home. So if I could just get diapers. I mean, I know I need all the other things, but I follow other parents of triplets, and basically you go through like 24 diapers a day per baby in the beginning. So anyway, I'm always waiting for the perfect conditions to update you guys, and I think I'm just gonna have to go with, you know, bad lighting. I don't feel well. I'm not wearing any makeup. I'm not wearing a nice shirt. You know, I'm just gonna have to film, because otherwise this pregnancy is gonna be over and I will not have been a good friend to you guys by keeping up with you. So anyway, thank you to everyone who has been checking in on me. I am fine, and the babies are doing very well, and I will see you again soon. Bye.